everybody. This is your Dreamwave Spider Mama. Amiya Aranha. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hello, hello. Hello from over here, too. Hey! Long time. No ASMR. We're gonna take it nice and easy today and be nice and relaxed and chillaxed. And oh, this picture. we're gonna take it nice and easy, relax. I found a nice poetry book that I thought seemed sweet, so I'm just gonna read some stuff from it and be nice and comfy. Oh, it's very, very hot in the streaming room today. Yes, indeed, I did have the AC going, but it's not helping much now that it's off, is it? I don't remember this Winnie the Pooh story. It's not Winnie the Pooh. This is the drawing for Annabelle. Yeah, maybe I should read Winter, although that says it's from Shakespeare, so I'm kind of like afraid that he's gonna like insult my mother or something, because that's what Shakespeare's all about. Don't melt away, it's okay, I'll be fine. It's only for a little bit anyway. I hope the setup is okay. I got like, I don't know. I know it's not like sundown or whatever at the moment. Well, maybe for some of you guys it is, or it's getting close. But I don't know. I just thought the sunset vibes were like a little bit nicer, a little bit more comfy. So I do have a bit of a scritchy throat this week. So if your right ears enjoy this conversation, well, sir, do you know what ASMR is? I got an ear I can talk into here, and I got an ear I can talk into over here, and I can talk out here, which is kind of nice, to be honest. And I probably should do that more. Hi everybody, hello, welcome in. But the buckle's like when I talk really close, you know. So I tend to do that a little bit. Yeah, the middle one's quiet because I'm not right up next to your ear, you know. So okay. So this is a Wendy's. Alright, maybe we'll start with Winter then, even though it's Shakespeare. I just kind of skipped to a random page, you guys. So let's start with the poplar field. I love trees. I love cheesy guys. No nibble. No, I would never do that. Only during non-ASMR streams. Love them. Okay. The poplars are felled. Farewell to the shade. And the whispering sound of the cool colonnade. Oh, hold on. Sorry, that's annoying. There we go. Okay. The winds play no longer and sing in the leaves, nor else on his bosom their image receives. I know it's not lewd, I just don't know what it means. 12 years have elapsed since I last took a view of my favorite field and the bank where they grew. And now in the grass mold they are laid, and the tree is my seat that once lent me a shade. The blackbird has fled to another retreat, where the hazels afford him a screen from the heat. And the scene where his melody charmed me before resounds with his sweet flowing ditty no more. My fugitive years are all hasting away, and I must ere long lie as lowly as they, with the turf on my breast and a stone in my head, ere another such grove shall arise in its stead. 'Tis a sight to engage me, if anything can, to muse on the perishing pleasures of man. Short-lived as we are, our pleasures, I see, still have a shorter date and die sooner than we. Oh, that's that mono no aware, you know. It's not like lemonade, I know that. A row of pillars. Oh, okay, so like they're probably describing trees for the pillars. So it's a little bit noisy outside, you guys. There's some construction earlier. I think they're like just I think they're just cleaning up right now, so if you hear the occasional ka-dunk, I apologize for that. It's back, baby, we're back in the summer season. Been a long while since you last touched poetry in any language. Me too, to be honest. You can't hear? Okay, beautiful, beautiful. The last time, well, I mean, I've been writing lyrics, but I wrote a poem for you guys for last year's Christmas advent calendar, and I thought that one was kind of nice. I do have a reading of that one if you guys want to listen to it. And I uploaded around Christmas time. Alright. You know what? I don't want to read the Shakespeare one. I already don't like it. Who are Dick and Tom? I don't know. And you want me to say to who, to it, to woo? Maybe I will actually. You liked it? I'm glad, It was lovely, it was great. You guys are so sweet. Shakespeare's a little bit untrustworthy, yeah. But I do want to say this. To woo, to it, to woo. And then Greasy Joan? No, I'm not gonna read about that. I do want to check out Annabell though. So many rhymes you could shake a spear at them. Non-stop mom jokes after the first 3 lines. It's not like that. Alright, we're gonna move on to Annabell in that case. I'm a little nervous today, I apologize. It was many and many a year ago, in a kingdom by the sea, that a maiden there lived, whom you may know by the name of Annabell. And this maiden, she lived with no other thought than to love and be loved by me. I was a child, and she was a child, in this kingdom by the sea. But we loved with a love that was more than love, I and my Annabell. With a love that winged seraphs of heaven coveted her and me. And this was the reason that long ago, in this kingdom by the sea, a wind blew out of a cloud, chilling my beautiful Annabell, so that her high-born kinsman came and bore her away from me. Oh no! To shut her up in a sepulchre. I don't know how to say that. To shut her up in a sepulchre in this kingdom by the sea. Annabell, it got too cold for her. Oh, it's not over. The angels, not half so happy in heaven, went envying her and me. Yes, that was the reason, as all men know, in this kingdom by the sea, that the wind came out of the cloud by night, chilling and killing my Annabell. But our love, it was stronger by far than the love of those who were older than we, of many far wiser than we. And neither the angels in heaven above, nor the demons down under the sea, can ever dissever my soul from the soul of the beautiful Annabelle. Oh, I like that one. Oh, shh, please no sirens right now. Oh god, hold on. It sounded like sirens were gonna start, but maybe not. Sepulture. Sepulture. It sounded like an ambulance or something was gonna go by. That was sweet. They're on to us. Then distantly from the distance, I need more bullets. Sepulcher. Sepulcher. Way to ruin the teary mood sirens. I know. Not the ocean kind of siren, but like the annoying urban kind of siren. I really like that poem a lot. Oh, it means grave. That's so sad. Sepulcher. Let me read that line again then. Hold on. One moment. Let me go back and read it again if it loads. Come on, archive, you can do it. Come on. You can do it. You got this. I know, I don't know why my book needs to load, you guys. That's better. Sepulcher. Well, let's read the blossoms. Sorry, I get a little more comfy on my chair. Alright. Fair pledges of a fruitful tree, why do ye fall so fast? Your date is not so past, but you may stay yet here a while. Oh my god, shut up. Let me start over. Fair pledges of a fruitful tree, why do ye fall so fast? Your date is not so past, but you may stay yet here a while to blush and gently smile, and go at last. What were ye born to be? An hour or half's delight, and so to bid good night. 'Twas pity nature brought ye forth, merely to show your worth, and lose you quite. But you are lovely leaves, where we may read how soon things have their end, though ne'er so brave. And after they've shown their pride, like you a while, they glide into the grave. That's another very mono no aware type of feeling, you know. It's talking about the fleeting nature of plants, basically. Which is true, plants are very pretty, and then they kind of go away. But then some plants don't. Some plants are like annuals, you know, and they'll come back. My plant needs me. This too shall pass. Oh, you think that's what it was like? I guess it could be interpreted that way. Do you guys ever have to do poetry analysis in school? And then you'd analyze it and the teacher would be like, no, that's wrong. I'm like, what do you mean? You told me, like, this is just what I think it's about. Isn't that what art is like? I hate that sort of thing. So am I starting to go away already? Yeah, that's it's just a sign that fall is coming though, which I love fall. I think I'm gonna skip Proud Maisie. I'm not liking her. I don't like her vibes. No, perennials are I don't know. That's a bad teacher. I think so too. You were terrible at it according to your teachers. Yeah, I don't think that I don't think that that's like the point, and I think that, I mean, myself as like a, you know, if I create something, I want people to like see themselves in it, you know, not like trying to figure out what I was writing it about. That's not really the point. But that's just me. The vibes are not there. Vibes are not there with Maisie. The Annabelle one was gorgeous, but generally, I don't want one that's like, oh, I went way backwards. But generally, I don't want one that's like about a lady, you know. You found two young doves hanging out in your front yard. They didn't fly away even though you're less than 5 inches from them. They did look a bit anxious. Well, they probably were. Oh, I know what happened. My loan has expired. Let's borrow it again. Sorry, I keep breathing right into your guys' ears. I have not done this in a while. Oh, I can try this line again. Oh, it wasn't even finished the poem. Again! But our love, it was stronger by far than the love of those who were older than we. And neither the angels in heaven above, nor the demons under the sea, can ever dissever my soul from the soul of the beautiful Annabelle Lee. For the moon never beams without bringing me dreams of the beautiful Annabelle Lee. And the stars never rise, but I see the bright eyes of the beautiful Annabelle Lee. And so, all the night tide, I lie down by the side of my darling, my life, and my bride. In her sepulchre there, by the sea, in her tomb, by the sounding sea. Oh, it's Edgar Allan Poe! Oh! No, it was not over. There was still some stuff to go. Asmr sounds good. Okay, I'm glad. We're just getting back into things today, you know, into the swing of things. The Ami breathing Asmr. You can hear my nose whistling. Yeah, I like that ending a lot better. Alright, no Mary. No Mary. Ooh, the demon lover. Ooh, I like that one. No, I didn't realize it was a Poe poem from the get-go. Why would I? Can you identify poems by their author just by looking at them? If you can, that's a very good skill, but I cannot. Oh, where have you been, my long, long love, this long 7 years and more? Oh, I'm come to seek my former vows you granted me before. Oh, hold your tongue of your former vows, for they will breed sad strife. Oh, hold your tongue of your former vows, for I am become a wife. That's kind of not grammar. That sounds like a meme for I am become wife. The book is called Anthology of Best Loved Poems, and it's on archive if you want to take a look yourself for free. Yeah. I have become wife, destroyer of worlds. He turned him right and round about, and a tear blinded his eye. I would never have trodden on Irish ground if it had not been for thee. Blinded his E? I'm confused about this one. his E. Okay, we're becoming poetry critics. I might have had the king's daughter far, far beyond the sea. I might have had the king's daughter had it not been for love of thee. If he might have had the king's daughter, yourself he had to blame. He might have taken the king's daughter, for he kind that I was man. O false are the vows of womankind, but fair is their false body. I never would have trodden on Irish ground, had it not been for love of thee. If I was to leave my husband there, and my 2 babies also, or whatever you take me to, if with you I should go. This is not about demons. I hae 7 ships upon the sea, the 8th brought me to land, with 24 poor mariners, and music on every hand. She has taken up her 2 little babes. Kiss them both chin and chin, cheek and chin. Oh, fare you well, my ain 2 babes, for I'll never see you again. She set her foot upon the ship, no mariners could she behold, but the sails were o' the taffety, and the masts o' the beaten gold. She had not sailed a league, but barely 3, when dismal grew his countenance, and drumly grew his ear. I cannot read this whole poem. Oh my god. That was written by the Minster list of the Scottish border. What? Okay, that was not a winner. The subject matter was not what I thought it was, you guys. Let's read another poem on the Valley of Unrest. Once it smiled a silent dell, where the people did not dwell. They had gone unto the wars, trusting to the mad-eye stars, nightly from their azure towers, to keep watch above the flowers, in the midst of which all day the red sunlight lazily lay. Now each visitor shall confess the sad valley's restlessness. Nothing there is motionless, nothing save the airs that brood over the magic solitude. Ah, by no wind are stirred those trees that palpitate like the chilled seas around the misty Hebrides. Ah, by no wind those clouds are driven that rustle through the unquiet heaven, unceasingly from morn till even, over the violets there that lie in myriad types of the human eye, over the lilies there that were, wave and weep above a nameless grave. They wave from out their fragrant tops, eternal dews come down in drops. They weep from off their delicate stems, perennial tears descend in gems. We were just talking about perennial skies. Yeah, it's another poem. Yeah, I will skim them before reading them. That one, I don't know, the name got me so excited that I wasn't even thinking, but the callback, how did he know that we were talking about that earlier, you guys? Yeah, Poe is really, really good. I kind of understand all the Poe hype, you know? The callback reminds me of Bloodborne. Yeah, sorry about my mic arm. A little bit noisy. Let me take some coffee. Just gonna keep taking a look and see what we see. For some reason, I don't like the idea of the ones with names in them. Alright, let's take a look at this. This is called I Wandered Lonely. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high o'er vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils, beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze, continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way. They stretched in never-ending line along the margin of a bay. 10,000 I saw at a glance, tossing their heads in springly dance. The waves beside them danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. A poet could not but be gay in such joy and company. I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth the show to me had brought. For oft, when on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon that inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude. And then my heart with pleasure fills, and dances with the daffodils. Without Poe, we would have never gotten Lovecraft and his Eldritch horror subgenre. That kind of makes sense to me. They knew about the Milky Way. I think those ancient Egyptian aliens probably came and gave themselves and gave the Earth all the information about all the space. Such a mood, right? Laying on your couch. Yeah, that is nice. Some of you guys seem to know that. DJ said I love this one. Or I like this one, sorry. I didn't mean to over exaggerate your affection for this poem. Yeah, and his name is Wordsworth, so he was destined to be a poetry master, you know. Oh, that's lovely. Let's see now. Sorry for the clicking. Oh, the flowers of the forest. I'm attracted to things regarding flowers, you know. And plants. Oh, this one one seems sweet, this one. I like this. I like passionate shepherd to his love. Because, you know, it reminds me when we did, the last tea shop. And we made up a little story about a shepherd. That's what this reminds me of, so I'm gonna read it. Yeah, the tea house. The bucket man. yeah, the bucket man. Come live with me and be my love, and we will all the pleasures prove. That hills and valleys, dales and fields, and woods or steepy mountain yields. And we will sit upon the rocks, seeing the shepherds feed their flocks. By shallow rivers, to whose falls melodious birds sing madrigals. And I will make thee bed of roses, and 1,000 fragrant posies, a cap of flowers, and a kirtle, embroidered all with leaves of myrtle. A gown made of the finest wool, from which our pretty lambs we pull. Fair-lined slippers for the cold, with buckles of the purest gold. A belt of straw and ivy buds, with coral clasps and amber studs. And if these pleasures may thee move, come live with me and be my love. They silver dishes for thy meat, as precious as the clouds do eat, shall on an ivory table be, prepared each day for thee and me. This sounds so nice. What a dream. You're gonna marry that shepherd girl. Oh, I should finish the poem. The shepherd swains shall dance and sing for thy delight each May morning. If these delights thy mind may move, then live with me and be my love. Oh, you gotta marry that dude, girl. That sounds so nice. You're gonna make you delicious, tasty food and beautiful clothes from the wool of the sheep and slippers with golden buckles. Oh my god. She smiled at it once. It was gold buckles of gold. Chloroplast. Chloroplast. More like Borafast. Okay, I need more coffee. He tried to rhyme some questionable things with love. It was always trying to rhyme move with love, which, like, was I supposed to say move? You know. This is part of the Bucklamy Farm origin story. You guys come live on a farm with me, and then you can milk the cows in the morning, and I'll turn it to make butter, and then I'm gonna go pick blueberries, and I'll make us some blueberry jam. Yeah, the pronunciation probably has changed. Muv? Or is it Louvre? And then I'll make fresh baked bread, and I'll spread the fresh butter and the jam on the bread, and then you have to spin me clothing out of the sheep's wool, okay? Even the wool makes me kind of itchy, but sorry about my chair. Okay, I also wanted to read The Flowers of the Forest, because I like flowers. I've heard them lilting at the ewe milking, lasses a-lilting before dawn of day. But now they are moaning on ilka green loaning. The flowers of the forest are wide away. When they spell away like that, I cannot help but do an Irish accent. I can make you guys clothes from spider silk. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to not laugh while reading that. Oh my god, it's so long. Oh wait, no, this is another one. Oh wait. Alright, let's keep moving on. Oh, this one's about Xanadu. That's kind of cool. You guys know Xanadu is just like, the promised land or whatever. I don't know, maybe there's more to it than that, but I think you need to watch videos on the reconstruction of Shakespeare in English to see how people pronounced words back then. I'm probably gonna just, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that many of these type of streams, so I don't know if it's that necessary. Kubla Khan's an interesting one. Okay. Alright, let's take a look. In Xanadu did Kubla Khan a stately pleasure dome decree, where Alf, the sacred river, ran through caverns, measureless to man, down to a sunless sea. So twice 5 miles of fertile ground, with walls and towers were girdled round, and there were gardens bright with sinuous rills, where blossomed many an unsparing tree, and there were forests ancient as the hills, enfolding sunny spots of greenery. But all that deep romantic chasm which slanted down the green hill athwart a cedarn cover, a savage place as holy and enchanted as ere beneath the waning moon was haunted by a woman wailing for her demon lover. And from this chasm, with ceaseless turmoil seething, as if this earth in fast thick pants were breathing, a mighty fountain momently was forced, amid whose swift half-intermitted burst huge fragments vaulted like rebounding hail, or chaffy grain beneath the thresher's flail. And mid these dancing rocks at once and ever, it flung up momently the sacred river, 5 miles meandering with a mazy motion. Through wood and dale the sacred river ran, then reached the caverns measureless to man, and sank in tumult to a lifeless ocean. And mid this tumult, Kubla heard from far ancestral voices prophesying war. The shadow of the dome of pleasure floated midway on the waves, where was heard the mingled measure from the fountains and the caves. It was a miracle, rare device, a sunny pleasure dome with caves of ice, a damsel with a dulcimer, in a vision I once saw. It was an Abyssinian maid, and on her dulcimer she played. Singing on Mount Abora, could I revive within me her symphony and song, to such a deep delight would win me, that with music loud and long I would build that dome in air. That sunny dome, those caves of ice, and all who heard should see them there, and all should cry, beware, beware. His flashing eyes, his floating hair, weave a circle round him thrice, this is what the idea of Xanadu is from. Oh, really? This poem? Oh, yeah, I don't know. I felt like it was getting spooky, so I tried to sound spooky. It's about opium. Yeah, we got the real demon lover, guys. Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner goes hard as well. Was that in here? Xanadu sounds like Shandu. I always wonder where the name Xanadu came from. I've heard it in like songs and like, I don't know. He was addicted to opium. Oh no. At least he seems to know it's like not great, right? I don't know. I wonder if that was an opium-induced poem. Wow. Coleridge was interrupted writing that poem, which came to him in a dream, and on returning to write, he forgot the rest. Oh, that sucks. That's a long freaking poem. Winners don't do drugs. That's right, guys. Don't do drugs. No opium. Opium's bad. Yeah. Story is he read something about Xiangdu, got really high, wrote this poem, but got interrupted. It doesn't always mean opium. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was like Shangri-La, you know? He must have been mad at that person who interrupted him. I think it was a dream that got interrupted. Like, he probably just woke up, right? I think that's probably what happened. I'm gonna scan the recollection, because I like the title. Hold on. If I do a stream like this again, I'll probably curate the poems more. When I was looking at this book, I kind of just looked at the first couple pages and I was like, there's some nice poems here, but then that kind of goes out the window if you just skip to a random page, so it's a little hit or miss in terms of, I think the poems are probably great, but just in terms of like comprehensibility, you know? But let's read the recollection. We wandered to the pine forest that skirts the ocean's foam. The lightest wind was in its nest, the tempest in its home. The whispering waves were half asleep, the clouds were gone to play, and on the bosom of the deep, the smile of heaven lay. It seemed as if the hour were one, sent from beyond the skies, which scattered from above the sun a light of paradise. We paused amid the pines that stood, the giants of the waste, tortured by storms to shapes as rude as serpents interlaced. And soothed by every azure breath that under heaven is blown, the harmonies and hues beneath as tender as its own. Now all the tree tops lay asleep, like green waves on the sea, as still as in the silent deep, the ocean woods may be. Come on. What? It went so far. What just happened? Huh? What just happened? Come back. I was liking that one. Page 160? Why did it go so far ahead? Thank you. how did that happen? Jeez Louise. Thank you guys for checking for me. Oh, that's too far. There we go. I'm gonna start again. We wandered to the pine forest that skirts the ocean's foam. The lightest wind was in its nest, the tempest in its home. The whispering waves were half asleep, the clouds were gone to play, and on the bosom of the deep, the smile of heaven lay. It seemed as if the hour one, sent from beyond the skies, which scattered from above the sun, a light of paradise. We paused amid the pines that stood, the giants of the waste, tortured by storms to shapes as rude as serpents interlaced, and soothed by every other breath that under heaven is blown, to harmonies and hues beneath as tender as its own. Now all the treetops lay asleep, like green waves on the sea, as still as in the silent deep the ocean woods may be. How calm it was, the silence there, by such a chain was bound, that even the busy woodpecker made stiller by her sound. The inviolable quietness, the breath of peace we drew, with its soft motion made not less the calm that round us grew. There seemed, from the remotest scant of the white mountain waste, to the soft flower beneath her feet. Sorry, seat. Seat. Beneath the seat, I was like, I don't know why they would use that word. And then I saw waist and I was like, oh, I guess that's fair. And then I saw what rhymed with it and I was like, oh, sorry about that. Apologies. Man, this is not a great stream. I'm not doing great on my return to ASMR stream, am I? Okay. There seemed from the remotest seat of the white mountain waste to the soft flower beneath our feet, a magic circle traced, a spirit interfused around, a thrilling silent life, to momentary peace it bound, on mortal nature's strife. And still I felt the center of the magic circle there, was one fair form that filled with love the lightless atmosphere. We paused beside the pools that lie under the forest bough. Each seemed as 'twere a little sky, gulfed in the word below. A firmament of purple light, which in the dark earth lay, more boundless than the depth of might, and purer than the day, in which the lovely forests grew, as in the upper air, more perfect both in shape and hue than any spreading there. There lay the glade, the neighboring lawn, and through the dark green wood, the white sun twinkling like the dawn out of a speckled cloud. sweet views which in our world above can never be seen, were imaged by the water's love of that fair forest green. And all was interfused beneath with an Elysian glow, an atmosphere without a breath, a softer day below, like one beloved the scene had lent to the dark water's breast, its every leaf and lineament with more than truth expressed, until an envious wind crept by like an unwelcome thought, which from the mind's too faithful eye blots one dear image out. Though thou art ever fair inclined, and forests are ever green, less oft is peace in Shelley's mind than calm in waters seen. Oh, they did a little self-insert of their name at the end. I don't know if I agree with that. But I guess it's their poem, they can put what they want, you know. Sorry about that, guys. Not the greatest today. Poetry readings, I just a little too nervous, I guess. We can try again sometime. Yeah. You thought it was that too? Okay. So it's not just me. The letter is kind of like faded out. Here, yeah, how about guys? My chair. Do you guys want some heartbeats and recompense? Chair groaned beneath me despite my action. I can definitely do some more poetry readings in the future. Maybe you guys can let me know what your favorites are. You can hear that, right? It might be a little bit fast right now. It's a little quick. You have an idea? Perfect. Yeah, you guys can feel free to suggest poems to me for next time. It's because I'm nervous. Why are you trying to get me hungry right now? I'm sorry you feel nervous. It's okay, not your guys' fault. Though the chair had to struggle for such tumultuous tremors made it a chuckle. You guys are trying to get my tummy going and it's not gonna work because I just ate. Thank you guys for being so sweet. Let's see if I can get the other out. There, they saved it at the end. What better poetry than the beating of a heart? And what is it doing anyway? I guess it's like just pumping blood. Which is important. Did you guys know that hearts have like an electric current in them or something? I think. Something like that. Alright. It's powering me. I'm powerful. Alright guys, I'll get going. The hemolymphia. I don't know what that is, but yeah, I'm sure you're right. I'll get going. Get prepared for my stream later. Thank you guys for coming. I will have my revenge next week, okay? Welcome. Next week I'll try it again. No, I just mean I'm gonna do it again next week and I'll do better, okay? Thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate it. Otsukaresamiya. Oyasumiya. Bye bye.